Sounds good.
Well, welcome everyone to the Light Your Dream Team Wednesday night training. Thank you so much for being on the live with us. And then if you are watching the recording later, welcome. Tonight, Alice and I are going to train on Facebook Lives. As you know, we've started to try to be a little bit more active and involved in this ourselves on our Light Your Dream Team group, as well as our new Mia Bella business page, where we're having our one-on-one business opportunity. So we're getting more involved. We want you to get more involved so that you can grow your business. So we're going
to Kathy.
Yeah.
Kathy, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Can you mute, or can everybody mute their it's a little there's some background noise.
Let me see. It's going to let me mute here. 1 second then.
Okay, go ahead. Let's try it.
I think we're good here.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Thank you. All right, so we just wanted to go through some of the statistics on why we think it's important to do lives. So live video use on Facebook increased by over 50% in 2021. And they said this was the latest statistics in 21. So there wasn't anything newer. So you figure that's got to be at least 100% increase, if not more. Over 2 billion views on Facebook Live videos in the first 2 years after it rolled out in 2018. So it hasn't been around really all that long. And they indicate that people comment 10 times more on live videos than on regular videos. Lives are watched about 3 times longer than the regular videos. Longer live videos have a higher engagement rate than shorter ones. And this kind of surprised me. I always thought with a short attention span, and me, I like feed versus watching video. So I was kind of surprised that this is the videos that have the, let me try if I can do that here real quick. All right, looks like everybody is muted. Okay. Videos that actually last over an hour have the highest engagement rate. So that, again, surprised me. 82% of people prefer to see live videos than text-based posts. And I don't, and that's why I've been kind of hesitant and slow to jump into doing video and lives, because I much prefer to read. But over 100 million hours of video are watched on Facebook every day. So people are doing this. They like the videos, they like the interaction, they like the engagement. So these are some of the benefits of doing the lives and why you would want to, consider doing it yourself. It is increased exposure. The live videos are favored by Facebook's algorithm, result in a higher chance of reaching your followers. Increased exposure leads to more followers and potential customers and business partners. So when you're doing something that your platform likes, they're going to benefit you with that. They're going to reward you with it. So they like these lives. And it's authentic engagement. And you've heard Allison say this many times in the past in her encouragement of trying to get all of us to do this. Just be yourself. Viewers, they want to get to know you, not just your product or your opportunity. Because, there's hundreds, thousands of distributors out there, and they could, buy from anybody, but you want them to get to know you. You are engaging with them. They can comment, they can ask questions and interact in real time. This engagement helps build the relationship and their trust of you. So again, once they get to see you, know you, like you, that builds trust, which then builds the relationship. And we all know that this really is, we call it network marketing, but it really is relationship marketing. When you build the relationship, and you've heard me say many times, I've had my email list for 10 years, and people that came in to my list as a stranger now really interact with me as friends. In my emails, I'll send out a broadcast about whatever, and even it's this something about a holiday, happy whatever, they respond to those emails and say it back to me. So there really has been a relationship that has been built. So you know, imagine what you can do with the lives, not just the email connection, but now with these lives where they can actually get to see you. Viewers feel like they are part of the experience, which strengthens their bond with your page or your group. And that gets them to come back, which then allows you more opportunity to, you know, engage, well, market to them. But it is really, again, about building the relationship. And this is a very budget friendly tool. You know, unlike pre-recorded videos that require editing and production or fancy equipment, lives are real time and unedited. So this saves time and resources while still delivering valuable content. So, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to sign up for Facebook. It doesn't cost you anything to use their live platform. The only thing that you would need to have is your cell phone, which, you know, who doesn't have that these days? So it's very cost effective means of doing it. And again, you know, always we say with network marketing, you want it to be duplicatable. So honestly, you know, the more unfancy it is, the better it is for your prospect to be looking at you like, gosh, that seems simple enough. I could do that. I got a cell phone. I got Facebook. I can do that. If you make things too professional, too upscale, then, you know, then you're going to get prospects saying, oh gosh, you know, I don't have the resources to do something like that. I don't have big fancy cameras and microphones and all of that. So the simpler, actually, the better. And with these videos, it does allow you to extend your content. They can be longer than the typical short version video of some of the other social media platforms. So this allows you to dig deeper into your content and your message. You know, again, there's those little snippets, those, you know, 10 seconds that you can do, but you know, what can you say in, you know, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute or 2 minutes? Doing a live allows you to really dig deep into your subject. It is advised that you go a minimum of 10 minutes up to an hour. And then depending on the content that you are sharing, you know, 30 minutes seems to be about the best time for most users' attention spans. So don't be afraid to go long, I guess. We've, you know, for years always said short attention spans, make it short. But, you know, with these lives, the data is saying, no, go long. And you have the ability to store the live. You know, once the live ends, then the video will automatically be saved to your Facebook page or group. And viewers who miss the live broadcast can watch it later. So that's a really cool tool. It's not just live and gone, that it does store it for others to see it later. And you can save your lives up to 6 months, depending on the content. You may wish to have it expire after kind of the default 30 days. And if it's something that you want to delete because it was time sensitive and you don't want it on there, or say you were practicing and you didn't think it went real well the first time, you can delete. You don't have to have it saved to your page. But once you get a little bit better, get a little bit more comfortable, and your topic is something that you want others to see over a long period of time, you are able to save it then for 30 days or more. Okay, Allison, you want to jump in here and tell us, how do we do these lives?
Yeah, so you can go live from your desktop by using your cell phone is typically an easier way to do it, and I found that's true. You can go live from your personal profile, your VIP group, or your business page. So I don't know or event. You can actually set up event, but I've never done that, Kathy, so I'm not really sure.
An option.
Okay, so then you would start there. You click on the text box. You could write something like whatever is the topic that you're going to be talking about. You could put a little note up there. Then you're going to click the 3 dots over to the side to open up the option menu. Click on the live video, and you could be solo presenter, or you can invite another host in, like if you want to have 2 people doing it, which normally it's just, you know, one-on-one, one person doing it. But Kathy and I have done it together, and to have 2 people talking on a live, you would invite the other host by clicking or searching for their name prior to going live, or you can invite others in once the live stream starts. You can add a description or a poll, whatever you'd like to do, and then click go live. And once you're done, just tap finish, and that ends the live stream.
Yeah.
And just some things to remember. If you're nervous about creating your first live, um, it's a live. It's okay to mess up. You're doing this live. People will see that it's not professional, like Kathy said, that we're real people. If it and also if it's that bad, and and you just want to get rid of it, just delete it. And you could do it again another time. It's no big deal. Because people really want to hear from you and they want to see you. Um, so, oh, did you go to another page?
I haven't moved on yet. No, are you ready?
Yep,
Okay. Do you want to do some of the tips?
yep. You can broadcast privately first to check how it will appear. So select the audience as only me. But we advise just go for it. And I agree, just do it. This creates the authenticity that makes live so powerful. Offer a short recap of the purpose of your message as you go along for anyone beginning their viewing after you've already started. Welcome viewers as they show up on the screen. Remember, this is about engagement and interacting with your audience. It's helpful to have a partner keep an eye on the chat so you can focus on hosting. Your live can be a Q&A from your audience. You could do announcements of new products, contests, or specials. And go live. Those go into Fling. We've done this before. We went live at Fling. We showed in our VIP groups the different new products, everybody there, and it was just all the excitement going on and share the excitement of the room. Definitely.
Yep. Excellent. Okay. So here's a few mistakes that you want to try to avoid. Being unclear of the purpose of your live, just rambling on without a clear message to your audience. We kind of always said this in marketing, whether it's email marketing, posting something to your VIP group, you always should have one central message, and that's what you are focusing on. And it helps you then kind of not ramble and feel like, I don't know what I'm saying, and it sounds so unclear. Know what it is that you're starting the live for. Are you going to introduce the new fragrance of the month? Is that the purpose? And that's what you kind of stick with. Number 2, failing to make the live long enough, using the platform as a short snippet video instead. So again, we kind of talked about that. There are some platforms where you can do that, those short little videos, but the purpose of these lives are to go long enough. And remember, about a minimum of 10 minutes up to an hour is preferred. So don't make them too short. That's not what this platform's for. Number 3, using the live as a hard selling tool rather than a way to engage or connect with your audience. So, again, if you're doing this, most of us are going to do it in our VIP groups. So you've been posting, hopefully, once a day, at least 3, 4, 5 times a week. And, you're introducing them to different products, the concept of the business. And you know what? Mia Bellas has never, ever really been about hard selling anyway. It's about presenting information always. But the purpose of the live, again, is for them to get to know you and to engage with you. 4, not having a clear call to action, not instructing viewers on what to do next. So if the live is about the fragrance of the month, you've introduced it, you can say, hey, check it out yourself. Go to my website. The new whatever it is, this month is the Sweet Cherry Blossom, which I haven't tried yet. I'm kind of anxious to get that order in. So see what that is about. But, kind of give them some instructions on what to do next. And then number 5, failing to respond to the live chats, ignoring your viewers. And that's where it is helpful. Again, if you have a partner, and Allison and I have done these on the business opportunities that we've presented, where she's kind of been talking and I pay attention to the chat so that I can alert her to questions, or I can type in there and answer the questions for those that are asking it. But then again, also kind of as a record that they'll be on the recording later. So it's really helpful if you have a partner, but not necessary. Just make sure that you're paying attention if somebody is interacting with you. Again, that's the whole purpose. So even if you get off track and you might forget what you were doing at the time. But if somebody asks a question, engage, just go with it. It doesn't have to be a formal presentation that that you say, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking questions at this time. Please wait till the end of the presentation. Engage, talk with them, get them
Right.
excited about what you're saying.
And also, what you want to do to make it easier so it's not so scary, and where you might have to stop and engage with somebody, is have like some bullet points off to the side. So you keep on track of what you're going to be talking about. And then if you get off track and you're engaging and commenting back to somebody from your live, then you can look and you know where to start up again. So
Yes, excellent point.
notes do help. Sorry, that's my dog.
No, we don't hear anything. You're good.
Ugh.
Yeah, so that's an excellent point there. I do like that. And initially you might want to write out more in paragraph form until you kind of get comfortable. But again, you don't want it to be kind of a reading of a script. Do bullet points, the 5 things that you might want to be, talking about, so that it comes more off of your memory and from your heart, so that again it appears more authentic. So
Right.
in summary then, Facebook Lives are a powerful tool to connect with your audience, share your message, allow your viewers to authentically get to know you, build the relationship, and then expand your online presence. And that's really the gist of it. There isn't a whole lot more to do it, except I should say there isn't a whole lot more to do in terms of training. Now it's just do it. Just do it
Right.
and
And it
practice.
just blows my mind the statistics you shared earlier. 82% of people prefer these live videos over reading posts. And that's a big number, 82%. And that was in 2021. So we
Yeah,
know it's higher.
yep, exactly. Yeah,
And while your business starts out with, you start out your business with family and friends and coworkers you already know, you really have to branch out to really scale your business and grow to reach your cold market. And if you can't be face to face, a Facebook Live is really the next best thing, because that is how people will, like you said, like you, trust you. They'll see you're a real person. And you're going to make mistakes and, fumble around, and that's okay. People don't care. You care more about your mistakes than the person listening. They
yes.
just see you as a real person, just sharing the love of, their candle business, and they're not going to judge you or criticize you if you make some mistakes. Well, it's
Right.
okay.
Right. And Tracy made the comment that my problem is getting people on my chat. I'm usually talking to myself. Yep, that's probably gonna be the initial thing. But two, you can also in advance, we try to do that too, even just with these, live recordings. We try to announce it, like on Sunday, I always put out what it's going to be about. And then that morning, Allison is always going in and making a chat, remember our call tonight. So in your VIP groups, you can certainly say, hey, I'm planning on going live at 8 o'clock tonight. Make sure you're watching your notifications. Come on and join me. If you know what your topic is about, do a little teaser. Don't tell them everything because you want them to get on the live to get it, but do a little teaser. Hey, I'm going to talk about, come on over. So you can kind of give some advance notice. And the more that you do it, the more people will expect you to do that. So, I follow some people that do this very regularly, multiple times a week. And so now it shows up in my notifications all the time. So again, it's kind of that the algorithms of Facebook, when you start doing things more, then they start to show more. The more followers and the more that engage with you, then, the better your statistics get. So yeah, sometimes we are just talking to ourselves, but that's not a whole lot different.
Yeah.
I love it when you guys do come on live for these training calls. Because I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. But yeah, sometimes that's what we're doing because people get busy and they aren't able to get on the call, live. But that's okay. That's okay.
Right.
And then Casonia, this is Opson. My concern is I don't know that I have enough to talk about, but you'll work on it. I know you'll work on it. You always take good coaching. So I believe that you will. But that's where, again, where you don't just go, think I'll do a live. get on and then go, geez, what am I going to talk about? Have a plan, figure out what it
Right.
is to talk about. Like I said, do the little 5 bullet points, but again, try to keep it around all one topic, one theme. If you're going to, do something about, just pick, are you going to tell about the company? Give your 5 little points for that, talk for 10 minutes. Are you going to talk about, a new release product? Talk about that. So to be prepared, go into it knowing what you're going to be talking about, and just don't get on and then wing it. I mean, you want to be authentic and having things come from the heart, but yeah, it's especially when you're brand new at this. Yeah, you don't want to get on there and kind of be stumbling and going, I have no idea what I'm going to say to you guys. So,
Yeah, and you could take a candle and just hold the candle up, talk about the palm wax, show the jar and the crystallized wax, and talk about the safety wicks and the clean burn. You could do
mhm.
another one with the Mia melts. You take your little bowl and you already have your Mia melts melted and cooled, and you could show people how easy they just pop out. You could put it in the bag and you could reuse it and another time, and you could keep switching them out. You don't have to wait for all the scent to go away before you use the next one. Because it's the palm wax and it pops out so clean, you don't have to heat it up and use a cotton ball to get it out or all that other stuff. You could show how simple everything is too. And you can also, once in a while, go on your own profile page and share something
Mhm.
about what you're doing, or maybe you're at a vendor event and show your table. Come on out. I'm at such and such a place this weekend. Show your little booth.
Yes.
Or, if you're unboxing a fundraiser and something, do a live. I
Mhm.
just helped this dance team and earn $800 so they can go to Florida or something. You could do little things like that. So,
Yeah.
it, but, we really, well, I don't know if you were finished with the slides.
Just the announcement at the end there. But yeah, there are a
Okay.
couple more questions in the chat here that, yes, go ahead and announce it, in advance. How far in advance? And it might be that, like we have kind of developed a schedule where the last Wednesday every month of the month, we're going to be doing the business opportunity presentation. So, if you kind of get in a schedule like that, where your followers start to know that you routinely do this, you do routinely, I'm sorry, I can't talk tonight, routinely kind of engage in the mornings, or are you a nighttime person? And then your followers will kind of get to know that. But you can certainly do it a day in advance and then remind them again, 30 minutes before you start to go live. So yes, you can certainly give them as many, advanced notices that you want. Maybe not like a week in advance, but yeah, give them some time to remember that you're going to be doing this. And then, is anyone doing a live? I would like to know so that I can get some courage from it. All right. Well,
I
we are
think,
going to encourage you to
yeah.
engage in some of these lives yourselves. So we're going to have a team challenge. And so the Light Your Dream team is a group, which does allow us to do lives. And Allison, I guess, can anyone do a live, or do you have to be an admin in the group?
Anybody could do a live.
Okay. Okay, awesome. So what we thought we would do is encourage you, if you really are uncomfortable with this and just want to practice, get with one of us and figure out a time that you would, maybe want to do that so that we can be there, help you to do it. If you're comfortable with it and just want to go for it on your own group, then, let us know that you've done that. Let us know what you enjoyed about it, what maybe gave you some butterfly, a little nervousness, so that we can, help talk through it, give maybe some suggestions or examples of how to get over some of that trembling. But, you might just find that you get into it and you go, gosh, I really enjoyed that. It wasn't nearly as tough as I thought it was going to be. But if there's some, process questions, we, try to do the step-by-step on how you actually start and finish the live. So it's not difficult, but if you get in there and you get confused, then let us know. But but mostly we want you just to, step outside your comfort zone and give this a try, either in the group so we can practice, or go ahead and do it on your own group and then let us know, because Allison's got a special announcement here for us that are going to give it a try.
Definitely. And, it is going to be scary the first time you do it. It's just going to be scary, but it's okay. And like Kathy said, do it in our team group. We'll practice. Just do a minute or 2 minutes. And if
Yeah.
you want to start out doing the live without the camera on you and just show products and talk a little bit about it first, you can do that too. And then next time you do it, switch the camera around. And this time you hold the candle and talk. you know, um, you're going to feel so good once you do a few of them and get it under your belt. You're going to feel so proud of yourself because it is hard sometimes to step out of that dreaded comfort zone and do something like this. But really, you're just being yourself. You're just talking about something you love and sharing. So, and you can't worry about making mistakes because you will, and everybody does. So, what we're going to do is, let us know if you do a live in your group or on your profile page, or if you have a business page, let us know, or if you're going to do it in our team group. And we're going to give out some Bella Bucks for those who have attempted to do some lives in practice. We're going to do a wheel spin. We're going to have two winners that win some Bella Bucks. And so for the next week, go ahead and let's start practicing these lives and take that first step out of your comfort zone and just do it. And we're all here to cheer you on. So let's see some lives going on.
Yeah, so definitely if you have done a live, make us aware of it. Like it's kind of noted in the screen there. Let us know in advance so that we can try to be on there with you, so we can help in asking questions or engaging. That's always helpful, so that you, one, don't feel like you're talking to yourself, but then also that gives you some feedback. And, anybody on the live doesn't have to know if, we're your partners. They just think that they're people asking questions. So we can certainly do that. But if you do something on your own, then let us know so that we can put you into the wheel spin. So everybody
Right.
that does a practice one on the group or does a live one on their group or their page will go into the drawing for next week. And we'll give away two winners, some Bella Bucks. So
Yeah, I'm excited. You
yeah.
guys can do it. I know you can. If I can do it, you can do it.
Well,
Because
and Allison was scared too. The very beginning, oh my goodness, but she's done so many now and has gotten so good with lives and video, and she's become our little guru at that. And she keeps encouraging.
I still get nervous, Kathy. And we've talked about this when we did that training about introverts.
Yeah, yeah.
We're both introverts. That's how we are, but we just make ourselves do it, and then we're so proud of ourselves once we get out there and get it done.
Exactly. So if you have any questions then about what we've gone over, or if you've gone into practice and you get stumbled up, then, go to the team Facebook group and ask some questions, post it out there so that we can help you understand what you're doing so that you can get comfortable with it. And that's all we've really got for tonight. Now, so next Wednesday is the Facebook Live business opportunity that we'll do on not the team group, but the Mia Bella business page. So we've got a week here that we should all be inviting, and whatever that means to you. A direct message to somebody that you've been, communicating with about the business, an email blast, get on the phone call, whatever you need to do to be inviting. We've done good. The page is growing, but it's kind of gone stagnant this last week. So it's important to keep inviting. The more people we get on there, again, all of these platforms, these social media platforms, are about the data. So the more followers that you have, the more likes, the more shares, the more then Facebook is going to share the page and get it in front of, other people. So we all got to work to do that. So we've got a week here for us to be doing that inviting. And then on Wednesday, the 27th, then Allison and I will do a business presentation. So you don't have to do it. You just have to invite and then show up to help us do the presentation. So thank you all for being on the call live. We appreciate that. And anyone that's watching later, thank you for doing that. And I'm excited to hear some of your comments and your results. and to see how you're doing and stepping outside of your comfort zone, and honestly, in a lot of the training that I do, I've been doing it for 20 years. A lot of the things that I teach and tell you guys to go out and do, I've been doing it. It's easy. And, this is something new, and I'm not real committed to doing it because I've been nervous and scared and not knowing, and it's a new technology. So this time, this is something that I need to learn and engage in, and do a little bit better in committing to it too. So we're all kind of in the same boat there, except for Miss Allison, who's got it going on. But the rest of us out there and try.
I've got a lot of work to do, but I criticize myself all the time. So that's just me. But no,
No,
it's scary for everybody, especially at first. But you will start enjoying it, and you will start having people interacting with you. So just
yes.
do it. Just do it. Step up and just do it. And say, I'm going to do this live and get it over with as fast as you can.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you guys for being on the call. Thank you, Allison, for your input into how these Facebook Lives. We'll see y'all on the group. You have a good night. Take care.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Talk to you soon.